Well, good afternoon, all. Here we are. I heard that the city's extended the stay-at-home order, and we really don't know when we're going to open the club. I understand that the stay-at-home order is now June 15th. I hope we'll be able to open by then, but I just want to let you know I'm looking forward to coming back to the club. We've been working hard with the fleet surgeons and the JAs on setting up protocols for when the club does open. We want the club members to be safe. We don't want anybody getting sick. It's going to be a different club than what we've known in the past until we can get a vaccination or whatever we need so we can go back to not having to be socially distant. But the management, fleet surgeons, the board of directors, board of governors, the flag, all of us have been working very hard to make sure when we do open, we're safe and we can enjoy the club on a limited scale. Brett will be sending a letter out that will provide more details on that, on the reopening and how it'll come about. Summer sailing. The sailing program is going to be limited to single-handed boats. So the kids are going to sail in sabots and lasers. We can't social distance in the FJs, so we're going to a single-handed boat. But at least they get a summer sailing program in. The Corinthian program is not going to happen this year, and I'm very disappointed in that. It's a fun program for the younger kids. It's a great swimming program, but with the stay-at-home order, and we're not sure how we're going to open and when we're going to open the pool, we've decided not to spend money in hiring the coaches necessary for the Corinthian program. Regattas, I spoke to Lisa Meyer, co-chairman with John Bush of Race Management, and Lisa told me there will be no regattas before August 1st. So hopefully we can get one series of wet onesies in. I'm not sure, but again, we're subject to the direction of our federal, state, and local authorities. So that is not going to happen. There's been a question about dues. This is your club, and this is an equity club. And your dues go to responsible and efficient management of the club assets. We've been working hard with our finance committee led by David Murray, our treasurer, Scott Meyer, and again, the flag, and our manager, Brett Code, and our controller, Carrie Foster. We talk about dues every day. This is something that's very serious. We also talk about where we can cut programs and where we can save money. This is a trying time for all. And it's, I know people are struggling, and, we'll have more to come on that, but I sympathize with you all. We've got a big job here to run the club. We've got a pretty big nut just to keep the doors open, keep our assets afloat and all that. So it's concern for all of us, and we will deal with that as time goes on. Hopefully not too much longer. So with all this bad news, and I hate giving bad news because it's not my personality. I'm an upbeat guy. But we do have dates for Congressional Cup in October. It'll be October 13th through the 18th. Sherry Bush, my chairman, will be putting something in the GAC with a little more detail, but she and I had a conversation with James Pleasance this last week, the head of the tour. The tour's on board. We're going to do it in the bay, in the Solings. This gives the skippers the ability to come with a smaller team. They don't have the expense. James has agreed to allow us to reduce the purse to $50,000 instead of $75,000. We're cutting back on parties. It's going to be a low-key event like the early days of Congressional Cup 55 years ago. It will be fun. We'll have a good time. Uh, I'm looking forward to at least some good news out of all this bad news we've had. We are cutting the budget back again. We have financial concerns, so we're not spending the money as we have on past congressional cuts. This will be a different year, but I think it'll be a lot of fun. You'll be able to get out in the bay and be right there, watch the competitors. You can watch from the beach. You can watch from the walkway along the waterfront. I think it'll be a good time. James has spoken to the competitors. They're excited. Sherry and I've had calls from some really top-notch competitors that aren't invited that said, boy, if anybody from the tour group can't make it, let us know because we want to come. And you'd be very shocked to hear who wants to come. Some people think the event in the Bay won't be quite as exciting. I think it'll be more exciting than in the 37s because you'll be able to be right there on top of them and watch the action and hear the conversations going on between the boats. So we're looking forward to that. And I'm sorry, this is just a tough year for everybody, but we'll get through it. And better days are ahead. And I look forward to seeing you all once we get the club open. I'll be there. So anyhow, best wishes to you all. God bless you all. And thank you for allowing me to be your Commodore.